song for everyone as far as I can see. Singing a song for change, a healing hand in hopeless times. Singing a song of joy. Who knows how hard we all have to try? Is it a time to heal? A time for us all to kneel? Maybe the time has come now. The time has come. The whole wide world is one now. A turbulent past undone now. The time has come now.
These stone circles that are littered across the Mpumalanga countryside, literally millions of them, discovered by a guy who flew in a microlight. They can't really be seen and noticed when you're on the ground. So obviously in the air, this guy got a great view. Michael Tellinger was involved. They started to check the whole thing out. They've dated these circles. These circles are tens of thousands of years old. Some of them over 100,000 years old. Now this supports this initially rather fantastical theory of an ancient alien race coming to Earth and creating the human race in order to help them in their quest for gold. These circles are evidence that some intelligent life form was here way before what our ordinary history books have told us while we were educated at school.
It was that really drove me to breaking through the, I believe, 500-year barrier of thinking that these were dwellings for people or animals. So let's make that very clear. What we're dealing with here are not dwellings for people or animals. Yes, many of them have been converted to become dwellings for people and animals, but this was not the original intent, not the original purpose for which these stone circles were built. Very briefly, our knowledge of the stone circles goes back 500 years to the late 1400s, when the Portuguese first started writing about the stone circles in their documents as they came past the Cape of Good Hope on the way to India and the East. And at that stage already, when they confronted or when they met the local people when they came onto land, and they asked the people, what are these structures for and who built them? They were told that we don't know who built them. So 500 years ago, the Portuguese were told by the local people that they didn't know who built the stone circles. And yet today our historians will tell you exactly who built it, when it was built, how it was built, why it was built. And this is the arrogance that we approach and get into our academic institutions. At that stage, Jan Heine, many of these pictures are his original aerial photographs that he was taking for about 15 years already, trying to get it to the attention of the authorities. And nobody was paying attention to it, they just weren't interested. He did a presentation actually, I think, to about 250 archaeologists and geologists in Middelburg from all the universities, and it amounted to nothing. In November 2007, Johan organized an expedition with one or two of his helicopters, these big Huey helicopters, and he invited all the top archaeologists and historians and geologists from universities in Gauteng and me. Guess who arrived? And this was like a R500,000 tour of the stone circles, to see them from the air and to experience it. Not one of those academics arrived. So I realized that what we're looking at is directly connected to what I was writing about in Slave Species of God. The ancient civilizations, the Anunnaki, the ancient gold mining empire of Enki,